Welcome back to MCOC Al Bundy Rules. I got the August 2021 event quest. It's going to be chapter 1, so 1.1 here. Looking to see a quick look at my team. Going to be all science. Let's look at the note as to why I picked the team and which I picked. 1-2 punch. So the knockdown the defender while they're suffering power sting, slow, or weakness. We'll get the second passive. Each time defender would gain power while suffering from petrified power suppression. Gain definite fury passive. Okay. Plus every 15 seconds can gain power of the defender. So went over those notes quick, but I'm going to explain the strategy in just a moment. First, we're going to take a quick look at this boss as well. And we see the attack combo up 2, aggression armor, power snack, close encounters, combat deja vu, so a lot of stuff. We'll look at that a little bit more when we get there. How's that? So let me explain my strategy. Very simple strategy. Mainly I'm bringing science because I can use pretty much anybody for the sentry boss, I believe. And the big part of this power sting, if I can get a power sting on the defender, and I can then I can get a lot of easy damage and furies. So I brought Hulk and Mr. Fantastic. One, so they could use them exert for this fight, but I mainly brought them for their synergy. If you're not sure about that synergy, be sure to check out that dynamic duo video I recently did about a week ago or so. I highlighted that synergy and how good they are not only together, but for the entire team. And this is a perfect example of how amazing they're going to be because they make my entire team now, as far as science champs, perfect for this. So what it means is with that synergy, anytime I do a debuff on the defender, they're going to get power stings. You're going to see these power stings popping up to 3 of them. So if I knock them down while those power stings are up, I get fury. So you're going to see me getting furies very easily. So that is what's going on. I'm using that Mr. Fantastic and She-Hulk synergy. I will apply debuffs onto the defenders using the champs I got. I got science champs that can do debuffs fairly easy. That's going to give me a power sting fairly easy. Then I knock them down and I get a fury. Okay, a whole lot to understand there, but it's not as bad as it sounds. So again, with that synergy, if you didn't want to use that synergy, and it could be any star honestly, but you can just bring any champs with weaknesses or power sting. Someone like Yellow Jacket, Spider-Ham would work very well too, but I decided the synergy would be good. You see I've already got all these furies going on up. You see how he has those power stings. You see how he's taking damage right there when he goes. So with She-Hulk, I get a slow and petrifies by doing those heavies right there. So we see 3 of those. Again, when I knock him down, I am going to gain up to a maximum of 10 furies, and we see that massive damage going on there. So again, this synergy with Mr. Fantastic and She-Hulk is kind of like a cheat code, really much. Easy, just get those debuffs going with that synergy, and the fight is ridiculously easy. Knock him down while that power sting is up, and boom, boom, chakalaka. Smacky dab, and Mr. Sasquatch is up now, so let's bring in Mr. Fantastic. So really any of these 5 champs would work perfect pretty much for all these fights, but in case you don't got somebody, I'm rotating up. If you don't have the synergy I'm referencing, Mr. Fantastic and She-Hulk, that's fine, no biggie. Just bring the power sting champs, someone like Spider-Ham, someone who goes into those categories as far as we saw in the description. So we see the 3 power stings up because I did the pre-fight debuffs. I'm going to be knocking down Sasquatch, 1 to refresh those timers, 2 to get those furies. You see I'm already up to 9 furies right there. And now I want to get this fight done quick before we're at the 10 of rockets and he starts going all beastly on me. Do this S2, give me some damage. I see his S2 coming on out, so let's go ahead and smack him around, finish that off, and easy breezy, right? Easy breezy. So go on down now. We're going to go to Ebony Ma. Looking at Ma, trying to figure out who do I want to use now. Kind of trying to rotate through my different champs. Just in case you didn't got one of them, you can see how all these champs work with this synergy. Even without this synergy, a few of them would have worked pretty well, but works much, much easier with this Mr. Fantastic and She-Hulk synergy. Again, bring them in any star level. We see I've already got the 3 power stings up because I got the incinerates. The incinerates give the debuff, which is then going to turn into power sting thanks to the synergy. So now, if I bait out the special, he's going to give damage to himself. If I don't bait out the special and just knock him down, I get a Fury. So either way, it's win-win, right? Either I get more damage from the Furies, or he hurts himself with the Power Sting. I mean, boom, boom, boom. And look how easy this is. Again, this synergy is just like, makes this path just way, way, way too easy. There's many other champs, so if you just bring the synergy, get any star level, just bring any science champs that can easily apply any debuffs. Once you got the power sting, you're just going to keep those power stings and knock them down with the power stings, and the rest is just smooth sailing, smooth sailing. So now I'm going to bring in my little buddy Spider Ham. So on these debuffs, his power stings will be a debuff, so it's kind of funny here. His power stings are going to go ahead and do another power sting based on the synergy. So it's got kind of like double power stings going on here. So you see the Spider Ham, Poker Poppers, and then we see the synergy, and then we'll see get those S1s going on. I'm just having him kind of burn himself. I haven't really started knocking him down yet because I've been trying to get those Poker Poppers going. We'll see those 5 in the gray. If I get them up to the 15, I might do something a little more pretty. But in the meantime, this fight, he's just melting himself between my Poker Poppers and my Power Stings. Venom is just a clueless little fool in the corner getting beat down by a cannibal pig. And break out that hammer. And I am up to 5 Furies from knocking him on down, Venom. And I'm just going to go ahead and let him just fall on down. So, let us look ahead to our next fight. We are looking at Magneto, the white Magneto. This will be referenced. Used to be called, or is he now Magneto now? Something anyway. So we have the white Magneto going on. I decided to go ahead and break out my Mr. Fantastic a little bit more. Just because he's fun. He's a really fun champ. And this path is so easy courtesy to him and his synergy with She-Hulk. So let's let him bring this one home, shall we? Activate all 3 P5. If you're not sure how I'm using Mr. Fantastic, make sure to watch my champion tutorial on him. After his buff, amazing champ. Most of the champs I'm using actually have tutorials on, including Spider Ham, Mr. Fantastic, a few of the others. So my champ tutorial playlist, alphabetical, just take a look through there, learn how to use the champs. Or you can just mimic what I'm doing. Basically, I got the synergy. I'm applying debuffs based on how the champions work, using those power stings, knock them down to build the Furies. I've already got 10 Furies in this case, super easy. And now we are just seeing some boom, boom damage out there as Mr. White Magneto is melting away from some DOT. And easy, easy, easy fight. We'll see my team. I used all of my champs at least once along the path just to show how they all work and how any of them could work. Any of them could have took the whole path by themselves pretty much, I believe. But now let's go into Sentry. Let's look at the boss. There was a lot going on, so let's refresh looking at this. Got some basic attack combo up 2, defender's combo meter increased by 1 unless you intercept and just pause for 10 seconds. So intercept could be helpful. Armor every 2 seconds, timer armor passive, a power snag every 7 seconds, buff triggered by the attacker is immediately nullified. Defender gains power. Close encounters. Attacker regenerates 1% of their max while they're close. They degenerate 3% while they are away. Combat deja vu. Attacker lands the same basic attack twice in a row. Defender becomes unblockable. So I want to be careful on that. And slap me not. Whenever the defender is immune or inflicted with a nullified fate till stagger, they become stun immune for 10 seconds. There is so much going on here, but let me explain my strategy. Basically, I'm thinking Spider Ham will be pretty good for this just because he sounds kind of fun, you know. See that hot dog floating through midair. So I'm just going to keep it simple here. I don't want to make the risk of using the same basic attack twice in a row, and basically should be simple. So I'm just going to do parry, medium, light, parry, medium, light, parry, medium, light, etc., etc. I'm going to get those Poker Poppers going on. I'm going to get those Power Stings going on, and I'm going to try to bait those S1s, and I'm just going to let Sentry melt himself. One thing you got to be careful on that I always forget is stay close on these kind of fights, because you're going to regenerate staying close, but if you stay away too far, especially while you're trying to bait the specials, you're going to take a lot of degenerate damage. So most of my damage right now I've been taking has from degeneration. Again, you also want to reset those power by doing some intercepting occasionally when I reset it, but at least pause it. I'm not forcing my intercepts, but if I see a clear, easy one, I will take it. Meanwhile, my main strategy is doing parry medium lights, or medium lights at least. 2-hit combos, get those poker poppers and power stings up, bait out that special one, and Sentry is just hurting himself. Look at that. What was that, about 11,000 it looked like on that poker popper right there. Those power stings. And again, Sentry is going down, keeping it simple, not doing anything fancy. No need. Why overcomplicate it, right? Easy, easy fight. You deserve a hot dog for that, you little spider ham guy. So again, this was chapter 1 from August 2021 event quest. This is just the first quest. I'll have all 6 with a separate video for each quest. I decided to do this quest separately this time for uploading issues I've been having with YouTube when the videos are too long. So 1.2 will be an upcoming video, followed by chapter 2 and chapter 3 as well. Don't forget to click the top left icon, subscribe to Mcoc, Al Bundy Rules, turn those notifications on. As always, thank you so much for watching.